This is my R33 GTST Skyline that I found in some dude's backyard. And over the last 5 months, we've been doing this thing up as best we can to get it in the most pristine condition possible. Alright, we're back. It's been like, how long has it been? 3 weeks? A month?
A month. Yeah.
A month. It's been a month since we've touched this thing. I haven't even started it that long. So Dad's doing the battery right now. I'm gonna try and start it, and then we're gonna do a few things. We're gonna try and fix the shock absorber height, because that's absolutely screwed right now. Like, this is so low, it's gonna hit the top. We were gonna try and take off this thing, the top badge, because that came off, and the little bit at on the end there that you're meant to like connect it up to is broken off. So we were gonna try and do that. I'm also gonna try my hand at welding after 4 years. I haven't touched it in so long. So that's going to be fun. Probably screw a bunch of things up in the process. And then if I go well, we're going to weld that metal plate in. So big day. It's going to be fun. And hopefully this thing starts up and doesn't just die on us.
No! God, please, no! 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 No!
She's alive. It's a little bit terrifying. I thought it wouldn't have fuel, but it does. Hey guys, just wanted to take a second to say thank you so much for watching. Please like and subscribe so we can continue on with this content. It's really enjoyable. I love working on the R33 and really keen to see this channel go somewhere. So if you guys could share this around, like, subscribe, turn on the bell, as most cringe people say, and yeah, we'll see you in the next one. We're going to keep doing these until this car is up and running, and even after that, we're going to do as much as we can to get this thing going. So thank you so much again. All right, it's welding time. These things are always so difficult to see. You probably can't even hear me. They're so difficult to see out of. And our makeshift little table is going to be our bins. Absolutely stupid. So now we're doing some testers to see if we can actually weld this plate in and whether Dad and I are good enough to do so, because these welds need to be spot on. If anything is wrong, this car will not pass a safety evaluation and it will not become roadworthy. So we need to do this right. So if neither of us can do it, we're unfortunately going to have to try and find someone that can. Pretty good.
Oh, wow,
You must have been ripping it through.
yeah. So this. Is that good?
Yeah.
What do you reckon?
There's only one way to find out. Is it rusted?
Oh, a little bit.
Alright, job well done, I'd say. Gosh, I need to take this thing off. So, you can see all Dad's welds. Pretty. Then those are the ones that I just did. So they were alright. After 4 years, it's not too bad. But I'm just going to give it a go. We're going to try and weld this thing in, because I'm pretty confident, but I think I'll do small ones first. So I'll do small, like centimeter ones, Dad was saying, around the side, just to kind of secure it in, and then we'll worry about doing the rest later. You don't want to do it too slowly, because then it burns a hole in it, but you don't want to do it too fast, because otherwise it'll like do those spot things. So yeah, I'm gonna just give it a go, see what happens. Alright, this is probably the most terrifying thing I've done in a while. So we'll see how this goes. What's not on. you still have that? Oh, this will be fine. Alright, so first welds are done. They don't look too bad at all. The only problem is that we missed the end a little bit, but that's alright. The welder should do that, so we just need to press this down and the rest will be fine. Pretty shocking welds, but it'll do the job. Like, that's not coming off. So, yeah. Job well done, I'd say, for the first weld in 4 years. Especially on something as weird and as difficult as that, because you gotta like reach in and it's not easy. But yeah, pretty pumped with that. Now we're just gonna have to do the rest of the corners and then we'll slowly go around the edge and just finalize the rest of it. But right now, because we figured out that the actual clip thing needs to be on the plate, it can't just be on the car, otherwise it won't weld. Dad's undoing the little clip part and getting the actual wire that runs through the welder, and he's gonna put it on. We're gonna screw it in and hopefully that creates a direct circuit into the plate and we don't have to clip it, and it's gonna be really awkward to get the clip in and around. So yeah, we're gonna see how that goes. Hopefully it works, because that'll make things so much easier. Alright, things are connected back up. Dad's drilled a little screw in, so we're gonna see how this goes. Hopefully it works. Not only is this super important to do very thoroughly for the sake of getting it roadworthy, but it will also catapult us into being able to get it to a mechanic, which is so important for them to check over every issue, everything that we've done wrong, and the things we need to do in the next steps in getting this thing running completely smoothly. So that is incredibly exciting, which is why we're doing this now. And ultimately, we thought this was going to be a massive job. We thought that we were going to have to hire someone to be able to do it. We thought that we were going to have to pay hundreds of dollars to be able to get this thing done. But fortunately, Dad actually brought this welder, and so we're able to do it ourselves and do a few test runs and then actually get this plate in, which we thought was going to be one of the biggest jobs that we had to do, but it turned out to be one of the easiest. Alright, welding done. That was an effort, but job well done, I'd say. Best thing you've ever seen, but it's not coming off anytime soon, so I'm pretty pumped with that. As you can see, this is what we used to connect it. We just drilled a hole and then a screw and connected it to the little copper bit on the end there. But yeah, so plate down, which is so massive. Now we can actually take it into a mechanic and get them to look over everything and just do the once over, or we get them out here because this thing driving is deadly. So now we're gonna do the coilovers, adjust them a little bit, and we'll figure out what we do from there. Dad just measured the distance between the front and the back, and the front is up, the front is up about, 2 centimeters higher. So we reckon we're gonna put the back up about 3 to 4, because often you want the back higher than front. So I'm gonna lift that up a bit more, get it a bit higher, see how it sits. We need to do both sides obviously evenly, otherwise that's gonna be weird. So yeah, we'll get to that. things illegally, because that would be bad.
Just risk.
High risk, high reward. Jeez. I can't even get the wheel out. Yeah. Jeez, that's a lot. Yeah. Lowering the car by the spring seat may result in internal damages and effects. Hey, hey mate.
What a crap world.